Hey guys, Robbie here at the Wander Off-Road, and I found one of the most interesting vehicles over here at Overland Expo West, and I found Ruben, who's going to walk us around this vehicle. So give us a little history. What do you got right here?
So 2012 Nissan Frontier. When I originally got it was just for doing some just basic camping, overlanding stuff, and my friends were kind of like, they kept owing me on, like, hey, we need to do this, get bigger tires, keep going. And so as time kind of progressed, campers changed, and then tires got bigger.
Oh, yeah, I see you got some more things got bigger than just your tires.
More things got bigger than tires, yeah.
So what else did you do with her?
So I went with at the beginning I put full suspension swap on it, so it's a Titan, all Titan knuckles and suspension in the front and rear. I have Rad Flows coilovers in the front, 2.5s with 600 spring rate coilover springs for the front because it's real heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And as I started getting heavier stuff in the back, I was like, I need to maybe have a little bit more power to be able to kind of get that, because I wheel a lot. She's not a mall crawler. She actually does work. And so I thought, maybe I should look at doing a V8 swap. And so I ended up doing a V8 swap on that.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that really, I saw the hood open, and that's what attracted us over here, was that seeing a Nissan, with a V8, man. What inspired you, man, just to really go for it, man?
I liked that it was so plug and play. So the reality is the Nissan, the VK motor out of the Titan, goes directly into the Nissan Frontier with no modifications. The transmission, the motor, and the transfer case all go directly in. You take the bolts out of the Frontier, you put them back into the Titan motor.
So there's no frame cutting, no nothing, just no massaging of anything.
No massaging. It all goes into the same spot that it belongs for the 4.0 motor, and the V8 goes into it.
See, okay, I'll give you but that was something that stands out to me, directly right now, to have just a plug and play, because Toyota does not do that. If you want to swap a V8, or a V6 to V8, there's chopping, modifying, and new valves out to be cut and made.
Right.
So this was really stands out.
Yeah.
So what other modifications have you done that really stood out for you? Just your ultimate off-roaders.
So one of the other things was going 37. So you don't see a lot of the Nissan Frontiers. The 35s I think is the max of what you may see.
Yeah.
So I thought, let me look at 37s. And it also was like the buddies being like, oh, you got to be in there. You need to do 7s. So I'm like, all right, well, let's do 37s. So I put 37s down there. I actually didn't really do anything with the lamp because the rear end for the Frontier is the same for the Titan. It's just 2 at the short.
Wow.
So it's the same motor. It's just rear axle.
Yeah.
Just it's a little shorter. So she kind of skipped leg day a little bit, but the reality is that it's still just a stronger type.
Well, and the best part, like you said, it was plug and play, with the exception of the harness, right?
Yeah, the harness I needed to send off to Driven Desire.
Okay.
To get that done, so I took it all out. I'd mail it to him. The ECU was also Titan ECU, so it has to have that.
Okay.
But once you get it back, you put everyone together, ECU goes in, and then you're able to actually have cruise control, AC, everything works, no Christmas tree on the dashboard.
That's better, because a lot of people, I've seen that with the Land Cruisers, when they do like the NLS swap, the V8 swap, the dash, nothing works.
Right.
It was like, it's great, you have all this horsepower torque, but you don't know how fast you're going or where you're going at this point.
Right. Yeah, and that's the thing is that with this, it's so great. Is that I drove down here to Sacramento, and I did not have to. I just put on cruise control and just cruised on down.
Drove it like a Sunday drive.
Like a Sunday drive, like any other truck that's out there that you buy from.
So, what's your favorite mod on this vehicle? Can you show us?
Well, the V8 I would say is probably my most favorite part of it. It's one of the things that it stands out amongst mid-sized trucks. It's not something that's very common, and so I think that's one of the things that really stands out. The other thing for me is also it's dual locker, so it has front and back lockers on it.
That's easy. That's really a good talking point right there. Having a locker that those factory lockers, or was that an aftermarket?
No, so the factory locker that it has, the Pro 4X comes with an E-locker.
Okay.
I blew that one up, and so I already had the ARB in the front, and so it made sense for me to go ahead and go to get ARB in the back. So I have ARB front and back lockers.
Oh, okay.
And so she's fully locked, ready to rock.
All right. Wow. This seems like one of the most ultimate adventures that you've set up with a vehicle. I'd say, man, to see her ready and at her best, and it's really good, man.
Thank you.
But hey, man, thank you again, though, for showing us your vehicle, man. I really love the work you've done.
Thank you.
And the care that you put into this vehicle. It really shows, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Check out Ruben. All right, guys. And hey, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.